What's going on, Aries? Welcome to your reading. My name is Vince. Today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your love energy, and I'll see who's coming and going. Now, if you have a certain amount of money you'd like to manifest, or if you have a specific person in mind, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective, you can check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. And stay tuned till the end of your reading. We'll use oracle cards and I'll pull your affirmation for today and a final message from your spirit guides tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. All right. Wow. Okay, so you got the Wheel of Fortune and you also have the Strength card. Your angels and guides are telling me that there is a big message. There's a download that they're going to give you. This is about acquiring, inspired wealth, like doing something you love, making money through a passion. And right now they're telling you that the only missing link in the puzzle is that they're waiting for you to get to a high vibration because the solution will always come from that high vibration. So the download, the aha moment of clarity, the knowing of what to do only comes when you're in a high vibration. It's almost like, imagine you have a cell phone. That cell phone can only pick up calls when it has reception. Now replace the word reception for vibration. Imagine that cell phone only worked when you were feeling good, when you're in a good state, right? When your frequency was, happy, for example, when your feelings were in a very positive moment. That's the energy. So source is telling you that they have a vast amount of knowledge from the stream of consciousness that they want to deliver to you. It's a beautiful message that's going to help you acquire tons of wealth, but they need you to be in a high vibration because that's where the solution comes from. So, in that high vibration, problems turn into possibilities. That's the most beautiful part. Like, even if something happens and you're like, oh no, this was unexpected. Why is this happening? That problem will turn into a possibility when you are in a high vibration. So it's like the only thing that matters is maintaining that vibration at all costs, no matter what, doing everything in your power to maintain that high vibration. Now, very interesting because you have the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Right now, your angels are telling you that there is some sort of limiting belief, some sort of doubt, some sort of shadow here preventing you from moving forward. And right now, if you want to know what this limiting belief is, your feelings, which are the indicators of your alignment, will tell you, because your feelings or your instincts or your intuition, your angels and guides gave you this. And every creature on this planet, every person on this planet has, instincts to be able to determine what to do, what not to do. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, in the wild, the gazelle will sense danger and run, saves its life. The monkey will use its instincts to tell whether a berry is poisonous or not, whether to eat it or not. Same thing with us humans. Like, when something feels wrong, it is wrong. Not easy or hard, right? Like, for example, when you go to the gym, that might be hard, but it doesn't feel wrong. It feels good. Eating chips might feel easy, but it doesn't feel right all the time. You see, so it's not easy or hard. It's right or wrong. So if something makes you feel like you're holding your breath, like, hold your breath right now. It doesn't feel good, right? Because it's out of alignment with you. But breathe in. See how natural that is? That's the same thing. You can tell when something is, off. Right now, your instincts are guiding you. So if you have a thought, like, for example, imagine if it's your family member and you think of them and you're like, oh, and you cringe. You're like, oh, they're always, asking me for something bothering me. Boom, right then and then, that person and maybe it's time to cut that energetic cord. Doesn't mean like, part ways. It means just love them from far for the time being. Very interesting. Get the 6 of Cups and you also have Temperance. Right now, source is telling you that your inner child is asking for some sort of help. Your inner child is telling you to follow your bliss and the doors will open for you. And what is it that you like doing as a child? This is so important, right? Like, as a child, did you like dancing, singing, drawing, playing outside? Did you like cooking, tea parties? Now, that might sound like, like, what does it have to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. The person who wins in this third dimension is the person who's following their passion, joy, and bliss. Now, law of attraction and quantum entanglement have both proven this. So someone who is happy will have happy things happen for them. Now, if you want to know what makes you happy, the things that made you happy as a child to make you happy now. So for example, before the phones, before the bills, the worries, what did you like doing? Like, I like to always ride my bike outside at a park. I like to be in nature. I like to play sports. right? So those things bring me happiness, like being in a team environment. My wife Alicia, she liked to ride horses. She liked to put on shows. She's probably gonna kill me for saying this, but her parents told me like she'd go dress up in like different clothes. Oh my god, she's so cute. And she put on shows for people. Like imagine like guests came over, she would have three different outfits. So she always liked to put on a show. She always liked to be a star. Do you know what I mean? And she's so beautiful. I love her. But so it's like it's just amazing, right? It's a beautiful thing. And at the end of the day, what do you love doing? Maybe as a child you like drawing. My wife Alicia, and again I keep talking about her because she's awesome. Like she has a coloring book, and it's not like like a coloring book for children. It's for adults. It's very intricate, very detailed. But these things bring you happiness. These things bring you joy, bring you bliss. The more happy you are, the more magnetic you are, and the easier your life is. If you love money and you love meeting your soulmate, this is how you do it. All right, and I get the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. That's a synchronicity letting you know that there's some long-term investments that you're going to be making soon that are going to be paying dividends, and you're going to be making more than enough money, and you'll have enough to give back to charity if you choose to do so. Now, your point of attraction is where your attention goes. So if your point of attraction is on these investments, they will pay off. Now, these investments are going to come at a time in your life where you have clarity and the universe rewards clarity of intention. That means you got to know what you're looking for in your life, right? In every aspect. Like, ask yourself this. Did you know that how you physically look and feel will affect your bank account, and your bank account will affect your love life? Do you know why? Not because, anything superficial, but because how you think and how you feel creates your state of being. So, for example, if you're not resisting love, you're not resisting money. But if there's any sort of resistance anywhere, it all trickles down. So, for example, like ask yourself this. What is your dream body? What do you want to look like? Do you want to look athletic? Do you want to look muscular? Do you want to look thin? Do you want to look, beautiful and bold? How do you want to look, right? Because when you know what you're looking for physically, and then you tell yourself, how much money do I want? Maybe you want $10 million to be able to travel in peace and retire. Great. And then like, what do you want to do for fun? Maybe for fun, you want to be, helping out animals. When you know exactly what you're looking for, that's clarity of intention. Now that alone is enough. You don't need the how. The how, a lot of times people think about that and then they're like, this is not realistic. They're like, what the heck am I wasting my time for? That's the problem, right? The people who are saying, this is not realistic, where's the money if their strategy works? It doesn't. So right now, Source is telling you that do not connect a how to this. Visualizing and manifesting are like the washer and dryer. You don't use them at the same time. You wash your clothes, you dry your clothes, and that's what's going on here. You visualize, you manifest, you leave it be. The how comes later. It might come a day later, a month later, a week later. And the more you're following your joy, your bliss, your passion, the more you're in your coloring book, the more you're going for a walk and doing these things, the sooner the aha moment of clarity and download comes to help you accumulate wealth. So it's all there for you. And a lot of times, we tend to forget that, everything's entangled, and our happiness depends on really staying busy and following our passion. That's all it really is. And everything else will organically work itself for you. But you could have all the resources in the world and not be, in the present moment. Like, for example, I could have every single personal trainer in the world, but if I am not really in the present moment, I'm not going to work out. Do you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how much money you have. What it matters is, how busy you are doing something you love. All right, now let's get some money and love into your life. Write down the following affirmation in the comment section and quantum entangle with your birthright, which is abundance. Now, when you write these words down, make sure you breathe life into them by feeling it. So in the comment section, write down, take it one day at a time. This is you confirming that you're in love with the process and the journey and not the outcome. Take it one day at a time. You're on your path to success. Write this down in the comment section. Take it one day at a time. Give this video a like. And let Spirit know you are ready. All right, now final message from your spirit guides. Final message is, if they once loved you, they still do. So, thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, or whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. You learn so much when you fall in love, right? Like when you fall in love, and love means happiness, peace, and joy. It could lead to romance. But when your heart is open, when you're, when you got your guard down, when you're not kind of expecting something to go wrong, but instead something going right, You are super powerful. That's why I always say love is your superpower, because it really is. If I ever need anything in my life, like, I promise you, I could walk up to a stranger and be like, I need to borrow your car. And I could say it with a smile and give them a great reason why, and I bet you I'd probably get it. So that just goes to show that, like, you can do anything you want in your life when you use love. All right, Aries, hope you enjoyed reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. I truly appreciate you. Till next time, love is your superpower.